Hi, I'm Steve Dudash, IHT Wealth Management. Welcome to this week's Wealthcast. All right, I'm doing this one from outside because I've been indoors way too long, like most of you. Offices are closed, so we've been stuck in our houses, trying to work from there forever, getting a little stir crazy, and it's beautiful out, so we're gonna do this one outdoors. So I'm gonna squint. Sorry, it's bright out. Listen, I believe in science, and I invest along the lines of those beliefs. And so when you see these shows, and it's driving me nuts, you see these shows, you get people on these shows talking about, talking about airlines are never going to come back, people are never going to travel again, fear. And it's easy, I get it. You know, it gets clicks, it gets more viewers. I think we've all gotten into a trap of looking at too many websites, talking about too many statistics and all that kind of, bad stuff. But I want to stress here that science will prevail. You guys have heard me say this before, but short-term fears aren't what long-term investors focus on. In fact, that's what they take advantage of, the short-term fears. And so right now is the time you should be asking yourself, 1 year from today, or if you want to stretch it out, say 18 months from now, do you believe that 18 months from now, they will have medicines out there that will be a process if someone were to get sick? Or they'll have vaccines out there, or really close to having vaccines out there, that will at least eliminate the vast majority of the risk for the older populations that are the highest risk right now. And so in that scenario, do you think people are flying again? In that scenario, all you people that have been cooped up in your houses for months and months and months, especially in the northern states, do you believe that you're gonna go to hotels somewhere where it's warm? Do you think you're gonna travel? Do you think you're gonna go to casinos? Do you think you're gonna go to entertainment? Do you think you're gonna fly to other cities? No, I'm sick of Zoom. We're all sick of Zoom. Zoom is very good in certain things, but you're not gonna watch, Broadway on Zoom. You're not gonna go to a sporting event, watch it through Zoom. You're gonna go to those cities and watch the baseball games, the football games. You're gonna go, to New York to see plays or whatever. You're going to go to the islands and enjoy that weather. And so ask yourself, do you believe that's going to be the case in 18 months? And if that's so, are you invested today positioned for that? That is the strongest advice I can give any of you right now. And I get this question all the time. Is it time to start buying in? Is it time to start buying in? I don't know if today's the right day or yesterday or tomorrow. I don't know. But do you think in the long term, things are going to be better 18 months from now? In the next month or so, and we're just starting to see it, we saw it earlier this week, you're going to start seeing results from these vaccines. You're going to start seeing results from these medicals. The next 30, 45 days, I think every single week is going to be another study that comes out and says, you know what, we might have something here. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind when you're asking yourself, is now the time to start getting back into the game, or if you did get on the sidelines, jump back in. The other big question, I got to touch on this because on that same note, this week was a big company came out and said, yeah, we got some pretty good results. And all of a sudden the stock went up, 100% or whatever. People are like, should I be buying? Should I be buying? Every single week, we're going to get another one of these stories. It's very difficult for you to buy in on any one of those stocks and believe that you just hit the next lotto, because that's what it really is. It's the lotto. It's complete chance at this point which one's going to come out. Nobody knows more than anyone else on it, because as soon as that information comes out, everybody knows about it immediately, literally in the whole world, because everyone's holding their breath waiting for that information. So by the time it hits the news and everyone's starting to talk about it, it's probably too late to jump in on that, unless it happens to be the 1 out of 100 that is the end result months and months from now, that they can ramp up production, it does work, and then you did hit a home run, and then you have it. So if you're going to buy one, you might want to buy several. You might want to spread that out a little bit, knowing that the several other ones, if one takes off, the other ones they're going to drop pretty bad probably, and hope, if this is how you're doing it, that one takes off more than the offsetting the losses you're going to see in the others, because you're not going to be able to get out of them fast enough, just like you won't know when it does take off. That is some vague advice on medical stocks, but that's how it is right now, because everyone is hunting for that solution, and there isn't a perfect answer, and it's not like you're going to be ahead of the game on that one. You just, in this situation, you can't. So if you're going to do the medical game, you got to buy a basket of them, or just completely avoid it and buy into the other things that you think or have a much better chance of going up: airlines, hotels, casinos, entertainment, even restaurants. It's hard to buy into those, but if you can. So if you have any questions, call me. Get outside and enjoy the weather. I'll talk to you.